So today I'm showing you all how to prepare for the next recession. And in part 1 of this video, I first went over what recessions are and how they work so we can better understand them first. If you haven't watched that video yet, go ahead and stop this one, watch part 1, because it's pretty important to go through first. Don't worry, I'll still be here when you get back. So now that we understand how recessions work, let's go over the 5 different ways that we can prepare ourselves for the next one. Step number 1, beef up your emergency fund. As we went over in the last video, one common characteristic of a recession is a decline in hiring, meaning people are laying off their workers and many of them are no longer hiring either. If, God forbid, you were to lose your job and unable to find another one, the last thing that you want to do is dip into your investments or, even worse, get into debt. So what do? Get prepared by building an emergency fund. If you already have 3 months saved, try building it up to 6. And if you already have 6 months saved, try building up to the full year. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll place a card somewhere over here that will link to my previous emergency fund video. Step number 2, get rid of your debt. Believe me, if you're out of a job and having a really hard time trying to find another one, the last thing that you want is debt collectors and loan collectors breathing down your back asking you, where is my money? It really sucks and it's really stressful, and the best thing that you can do now is just get prepared and pay off as much debt as humanly possible. Step number 3, cut down on your expenses. So a funny term that you'll hear in the personal finance community is lifestyle inflation, meaning as you make more money, your lifestyle also expands to meet it. But in a recession, lifestyle inflation is actually pretty dangerous. For instance, if you get a new raise, it's not a great idea to go out and get a new apartment that costs $1,000 more per month than the one that you live in now. If you lose your job, you're on the hook for an apartment that you can't even afford. Raises are for saving, they are not for spending. So try to keep your expenses as low as you possibly can. Step number 4, start a side hustle. Recessions and economic downturns are always much kinder to those who hustle. And this makes sense, right? If you lose your 9 to 5, but you also have a profitable side gig, while it may not be ideal, you're actually a lot better equipped to handle your expenses and less likely to dip into your investments or go into debt. And there's many different ways that you can earn extra money on the side. You can write articles for other bloggers online, you can do hair, you can do freelance marketing for small businesses, and Upwork is a really great start for people who are just getting started in freelancing, and I've even used it to write articles for other people and make extra money. I'll talk more about this topic in the future, but for now, just know that Google is your best friend and there are many resources online to help you get started. Step number 5, learn new marketable skills. So during a recession, it is true, a lot of people stop hiring, but for those that have positions open, they're actually looking for people that have a lot of skills because essentially they can get more bang for their buck. And I don't mean like if you're a biology teacher, you should just go out and learn how to fix cars, although that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you're a biology teacher, you can also learn how to garden. So when you're trying to find a new job, you can tell the principal, hey, look, if you hire me, I'll start a community garden for your school. If you were to do that, that would be awesome. So clearly I didn't cover every single possible way on the planet that you can prepare yourself for the next recession, but if you have your own tips, please feel free to share them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button below, and please subscribe if you want to see more personal finance videos like these. That's all that I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!